If you have been searching online for ways to build your credit fast, you have probably seen Kikoff pop up more than once. It shows up in ads, reviews, and credit hack videos, which naturally leads to one big question: is Kikoff credit service legit, or is it just another gimmick? In this video, I will break down exactly how Kikoff works, what you are actually paying for, the real benefits, the limitations, and most importantly, who Kikoff is worth buying for and who should skip it. Let us start with what Kikoff actually is. Kikoff is a credit-building service designed for people with no credit or bad credit. It does not give you cash and it does not function like a traditional credit card or loan. Instead, Kikoff reports a small line of credit or installment account to major credit bureaus, depending on the plan you choose. The idea is simple. Payment history and credit utilization are two major factors that affect your credit score. Kikoff creates a controlled account that helps you build positive payment history without the risk of going into real debt. So yes, Kikoff is a real company, and it does report to credit bureaus. That already answers part of the "is Kikoff legit" question. It is not fake and it is not illegal. Now let us talk about how Kikoff works in practice. When you sign up, you choose a plan. The most basic plan usually costs just a few dollars per month. Instead of receiving money, Kikoff gives you access to a small virtual credit line that can be used only within Kikoff's platform, usually for digital products like educational content. You make small monthly payments and Kikoff reports those payments as on-time activity to the credit bureaus. Over time, this can help establish or improve your credit profile. Some higher plans include features like rent reporting, credit monitoring, or larger reported credit limits. At this point, many people ask, why would I pay for this if I am not getting real money? That is a fair question. Kikoff is not designed to give you spending power. It is designed to give you structure. For someone with no credit history, banks often say no because there is no data. Kikoff creates that data in a low-risk way. Now let us talk about legitimacy more directly. Kikoff is legitimate in the sense that it is a registered company. It clearly explains its pricing, and it delivers the service it promises. There are no hidden loans, no surprise interest rates, and no collections traps if you follow the rules. However, legit does not automatically mean perfect or ideal for everyone. So let us look at the real benefits. The first benefit is accessibility. Kikoff does not require a credit check to get started. That makes it attractive for beginners, students, or people rebuilding after financial mistakes. The second benefit is predictability. Payments are small, fixed, and easy to manage. There is no temptation to overspend like with a credit card. The third benefit is credit bureau reporting. Building positive payment history consistently can help improve your credit score over time, especially if your credit file is thin. Now let us be honest about the downsides. The biggest downside is that Kikoff alone will not magically fix bad credit. If you have collections, charge-offs, or missed payments elsewhere, Kikoff will not erase those. Another limitation is that the credit line is not usable in real life. You cannot buy groceries, pay bills, or handle emergencies with it. You are paying specifically for credit reporting, not financial flexibility. Also, credit score improvements vary. Some users see changes within a few months, others see minimal movement, depending on their overall credit profile. This brings us to the most important question. Who should actually buy Kikoff? Kikoff makes sense if you are starting from zero credit, you have limited access to traditional credit products, and you want a low-risk way to build a payment history. It can also make sense if you are rebuilding after credit mistakes and need an additional positive account reporting each month. Kikoff is probably not worth it if you already have established credit cards, active loans, and a decent credit score. In that case, free options like responsible credit card use may give you better results. Now let us address the common concern about scams. Kikoff is not a scam. The confusion often comes from expectations. Some people assume they are getting a loan or free money. That is not what Kikoff offers. When users understand what they are buying, disappointment is far less common. Before signing up, you should read the plan details carefully and be clear on your goal. If your goal is borrowing cash, Kikoff is not the right tool. If your goal is building or rebuilding credit safely, it can be useful. So, is Kikoff credit service legit? Yes, it is legitimate. It does what it claims to do, but it is not a shortcut or a miracle solution. It is a structured credit building tool, and like any tool, its value depends on how and why you use it. If you are considering signing up, think of Kikoff as a credit training wheel. It helps you practice good habits until you are ready for traditional credit products. If this video helped clarify things for you, consider subscribing for more honest reviews of credit building tools and financial services, and feel free to share your experience or questions in the comments.